Hi all, Mr. Kiwi here, back from the Pocus, whatever it was that I had. Literally took me out of service for 5 days. So I did make a couple of videos which haven't even been released yet. So if you're seeing this first, you may later catch up with the other few videos. I tried to put out some short form just covering pickups and unboxings and mail calls. Because they were just building up. I had, I think at one point, 11 packages. And what got me away from work today, because I'm actually supposed to be taking care of business, was, of course, another one showed up. This is really not really precious metals. This is more about the community. This comes from a channel that I follow called Pawnbroker Pickers out of the U.S. They are a Florida pawn, and that's PAWN shop, pawn shop. Let me do that with my American accent. Other people and promote a lot of stuff. You may have heard of them because they've given away some incredible prizes as they've grown their channel. 50,000, I think, 70,000 or 75,000. They gave away gold, and they're approaching 100,000 subs, and there's going to be some kind of massive giveaway there too. So I'll get to this in just a minute, just as a quick opening. But I'm going to cover here what's been sitting on my desk for a few days. These are the rest of the pickups that I haven't got to. I'm not for various different reasons. Probably the most interesting is this one, and this comes from 15 to 1 Silverworks. 15 to 1 Silverworks, and there's the contact information. And I don't think, let's see what's on the back here. It's also a little bit of an authentication of what I bought, but this is the channel. It's called Losing Louie. Losing Louie. And if you watch his YouTube channel, which is Louis Silver, you will hear the story of why he his username is Losing Louie. It's a family reference. This is the bar that I purchased. As a member of his channel, I get preferential treatment, and he sells these hand-poured items, I think at $2 over spot, to his members. And his brand, 15 to 1, which you can see there on the bar, 15 to 1 Silverworks. I have not heard him explain this, but my assumption is that 15 to 1 is a reference to what he believes, or many people believe, should be the gold to silver ratio. Or actually, in this case, the silver to gold ratio would be 15 silver to 1 gold. I think that's what that references to. And if we flip over, we have 5 ounces, 999 fine, number 4 of 50, 2024. So once again, I'm really just supporting someone that I follow, which is really, I guess we'll make that the theme of this video. This is a beautiful chunk. Now, I've got a lot of 5-ounce bars, Germanias and Scottsdales, and they're all impressive. And we think sometimes about numismatic coins that we have, and we wonder, in hundreds of years, how many hands has this coin been through? How many places has this coin been? Especially the worn ones. Well, now I know that the last person who was handling this was someone I consider a friend, who I've got to know over the internet, and maybe one day we'll meet. I'm not sure what that is, if that's some kind of assay mark, or I don't know. I might ask Louis what that is. But anyway, this feels good to me. It's a good chunk. Let me zoom back out again. Well, I'll try to zoom back out again. Okay. Excuse the messy background. I'm going to need the zoomed out camera in just a moment anyway. But what I know is that this was in my friend's hand, and he packaged it up and sent it to me. And honestly, I don't know why. That means something to me. Thank you, Louis. Greatly appreciate it. I appreciate what you do every day. And I hope everything that we do helps you in some way. Thank you, sir. Okay. This is getting too long. Really quickly, what we've got on the desk here, some other pickups. You can see here, I've got 6 I think these are 1/2 ounce buttons. And I opened up, I have 10 total. So I opened some of them so we can take a closer look. These are from Scottsdale, and this is a case of a Scottsdale auction. Scottsdale as a company and a mint actually auctions many items, and over the last, I would say, 6 months, I have won quite a few of their auctions on eBay, and you get interesting things. I've shown some of them before, and you almost always, well, I only bid up to about spot price, and if it's something like this, which being handmade by a very reputable company, I'll go 50 cents over spot, or maybe even $1 over spot. But if you were to buy items like these on their store or on the internet, they're typically $2, $3, $4, even $5 over spot. Now these are 1/2 ounce, I believe. Let's check that. I was showing it just a moment ago. It should say on this side. I believe these are a 1/2 ounce, 1/2 troy ounce. There it is right there. And they're just kind of neat. If I take 3 or 4, I got 4 of them open out of the 10 that I bought. Whoop. So I bought 10 1/2 ounces. That's 5 ounces total. I don't have the invoice, so I can't tell you exactly what I paid. But I do know I paid, at the time, spot for these would have been about $150, I think $154, $156. What spot was that day? And I think I paid for these 10 1/2 ounces, which I'm kind of jingling here, that on the video, that jingle doesn't look too good because we're too close to the camera. But these are kind of neat, and I bought them, honestly, to be giveaways. I can give them to people, new stackers. So that's what that little pile is. In the back here, I've got a couple of other things. This is just a 1/2 ounce round. It's a replica of a American Eagle, but it does have a different eagle on the reverse. So, but it's just a 1/2 ounce round. I'll tell you why I bought that in just a moment. And then, this is a little silly. Why would a person buy 2 90% silver dimes? Which is what these are. And this video is too long, so I'm not going to take them out of the packet. I was going to tell you the years. One of them is fairly recent. One's a Roosevelt, as you can see there. You may even be able to see the years if I hold this still, because I was going to tell you what the years they were. And the other one is a Mercury. And for a Mercury, it's in pretty good shape. I paid the same price for these, and honestly, what I paid was maybe 50 cents over spot for these. And the reason I picked them up was because I call these filler coins. These 3 were filler coins. I needed to spend about another, I don't know, $25 to get to that $1.99 free shipping benchmark. And I hate to buy a $50 item and go to $240 when I can buy $2 or $3 items. Well, this one was $14, and these were less than, I think these were just less than $2 a piece. But that got me that $20 I needed to hit the $200 to get the free shipping. So that's, added to the stack. Also good for giveaways, and maybe somebody who doesn't have a Mercury dime would like a Mercury dime. That's no skin off my nose. The postage is probably more than the dime. Okay, but you know what? We're getting way too long. I'm going to get into this. I talked all about the Pawnbroker Pickers. MJ Pawn is the name of their store. It's in Winter Haven, Florida. Actually, their address is public because they're a business. That's where they're at. A lot of their followers stop by and see them, and it's kind of interesting. Well, I guess I should have. That was what I was planning to zoom out for, so you could actually see what I was doing. But anyway, not a big deal. I've shown that machine before too. It's kind of fun. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I'm going to just take the paperwork because it's probably got addresses and so on it. Now, let's take a look here. do this really quick. I'm sorry this video is so long. I may even break it up. The way I mixed up all the content, I don't know that I can. Now, this is an interesting touch. They just loosely shipped a couple of copper rounds to me, but isn't this nice? They put paper between the rounds. Kind of nice. This is a copper round. I would call it a channel round because Pawnbroker Pickers is the channel. And this is Mike and Justin. Mike's the dad, Justin's the son. They run the pawn shop business together. And they put out some, we got more paper. They put out some silver versions of these, a limited edition, I think 50. And they're not really selling those. They're giving them away, giving them to friends. This is not really, I don't think I'm getting a very good focus here. Anyway, their company is MJ Pawn, and they're in Winter Haven. And actually these, in the hand, are way nicer than I expected them to be. They are copper. As you can see, this, I really apologize for the focus here. Let's just see if this will improve things. There we go. That zoomed out effect didn't help us. We've got a reeded edge on a copper round, and it says 1 avidoporous ounce, because copper is usually measured in avidoporous or regular ounces, and not troy ounces. So, and these guys really, and they have a wonderful channel. If you haven't seen them, you should check out Pawnbroker Pickers on YouTube. They're also on Instagram, and they do sales on Whatnot. And this is something that I purchased off Whatnot. Well, we're going to wrap this up here. I don't know what happened. Something chopped my audio off at the end of that file. So we'll wrap and say thank you for watching. Please like and leave comments what you think of this video, what you think of the items, any suggestions, requests, anything at all. If you have not subscribed, I'd greatly appreciate new subscriptions, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Thank you so much.